Hello guys, it's Jutsby here. Welcome back to another episode. I'm here with Fengcheng, Dr. Joe, and Mike. So, coming back from America, I was wondering how different the worldviews of people from two different cultures are. So today we're gonna find out. We're gonna do a test to test if we have a more Eastern or Western mindset. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Right.
Number one, what do you think determines your future? A, your actions. B, God.
I think it's my actions.
Well, I think it's in between. Sometimes it's my action, sometimes maybe God. Because not everything I can control.
I agree with you that it's like internal and outside factors and those two can be a future.
Yes.
I think I'm more like a self-indulgent person, so I believe in myself. So I believe I can do something by myself, my own power. So it's my point of view. Yeah, maybe it's not right. It's a little bit absolute, but it's that's the sort I believe. Yeah.
I would choose actions too, but I know that there's things that I cannot control. So that is up to God. But the thing is, if I do what I can do, I can control my future.
That's somehow my future.
Yeah.
Okay, alright.
Okay. So number two, you are more likely to think of yourself as A, a small part of the universe. B, one individual of many.
One individual what?
Of many.
Many?
Yes.
What is many?
Like
Many.
many. Yes.
Yeah.
M-A-N-N-I-N-G?
No. M-A-N-Y.
Many.
M-A-N-Y?
Yeah.
One individual of many.
So I wonder.
Oh, many. Oh,
Yes.
Many. I saw it's many. Alright, anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
you could explain to them the
Yeah,
difference between
many.
the two.
Okay. Yeah, good.
Like
Yeah.
like for A, it's like the universe is a unit, and you are part of the unit. But for B, you are a unit yourself, and there are other units. Like I'm a unit, you are a unit, she is a unit, and Dr. Joe's a unit. So how you do you see yourself as a part of the universe, or you see yourself like distinct from other people?
I like to think that we are a small part of the universe because I think it's impossible for individuals to live without other people's being or other beings.
True.
Yeah, I think there are some mutual relationships between different things and different people. So people are connected and things are connected. So we are a small part of the universe.
Though I have sometimes like economic, political ties with others, but I think my thinking myself, it's individual, it's up to myself, and I don't want to mix it up with others.
Yeah, I would choose the same answer.
Yeah, for me, I would say I'm obviously part of the universe, a very small part. But at the same time, we are all connected. Okay, somehow, because we know each other. So somehow, for some reason, I don't think it's an accident we come together. It must have some behind-scenes power that push us together. But without other people, without other factors, we as a very small part of the universe, we are very powerless. But together we can do something. But still, I don't think human beings are so powerful. I don't think people can control the universe because in front of nature, in front of the universe, we're still very weak. Right? For example, we cannot save a lot of people from dying of disease. We cannot prevent certain wars or terrorist attack or even random killing or shooting or something, or even car accident. That's why I think we still wanted to try to keep on a kind of mindset or heart of humble being, humble existence. That's my point.
That's deeper than what I would think.
Oh, thank you.
It's okay. I think this question, like a small part of the universe, I was gonna say like it's more like I think it's more like collectivism, and one individual of man using like individualism, and I feel like Eastern culture, like China, Japan, they're more like collectivist, and America is more like individualist. Yeah.
But just now, actually, when I showed the George Patton speech, he actually said, remember, he said, actually, probably I didn't show that part, but he actually said in later part of the speech, he said, we are not just individuals, we are a team, right? So those people who teach you on the newspaper saying you are just individuals, they're damn wrong. Because we are a team working together, fighting together, right? We're sacrificing together. That's what he's saying.
And the question of
Collectivism.
collectivism and the individualism is more complex. And in China, though we our collectivism is more emphasized on kinship rather than team spirit, which is very popular in the United States.
So number 3, when you have unpleasant emotions, you try to A, calm down and quiet, B, think through them carefully.
If I were in this situation, I will think through them carefully, because I think for the first option, if you just calm down and be quiet, that means you put aside the question, you don't care about it. But I don't feel like it, because I'm more like a person like to solve all the questions and to know all the answers of questions. So I need to think about it and find the right key to it, to find a way to it. So that's a way of my doing things. Yeah. If I just put it aside, I feel like it's still a worry for me. So maybe now I couldn't, I don't have to care about it now, but maybe someday it will come to me again, it might become a bigger problem for me. So I won't let it just be there and threaten me in the future. I'll solve it.
How you feel in trouble or reactive with actions. Also, the problem if it is long term, maybe shift between the two patterns, or look for other patterns to release my pressure, my sadness.
So, actually, under any circumstance, I would say I probably would be, I have possibility, or I think I should have possibility of bearing with the difficult times, but also probably also wanted to break through, right, and overcome the barrier. So my point is, right, I think people should have two things to actually endure in today's situation and in the future, in terms of their career, their future, and their success, their life attitude. Sometimes you cannot do everything, you cannot overcome every single difficulty, but even that's the case, even that's true, we still wanted to try our every best opportunity, every possible opportunity, to do our best, but also not only our own best, but also push other people, the people around us who are more discouraged, people who are more cowardish, who are more easy to be frustrated. We can actually make it using our speech, our writing, our words, our action to cheer them up, to make them also more activated, more actively behaving, and more encouraged to do do the best of themselves and also influence other people around other people. That's my point. Yeah.
For me, I would pick A because like whenever I have unpleasant feelings, I tend to think negatively, and I know that I need to just chill out and think about it afterwards. So I would just the first thing I would do is to calm down.
Okay.
So number 4, you believe in leading others through A, inspiration, B, teaching.
I think, ideally speaking, I like to inspire others, to lead them. But in real situations, the majority of people I have met, they are not that willing to accept your point of view. So you have to convince them, to persuade them to believe something. So sometimes this become a way of teaching. So you have to teach them something, maybe gently, sometimes powerfully. You have to force them to believe something. So it's a way of teaching in a real situation, I think.
I tend to choose inspiration because some teaching they're not be as efficient as they self-teach or through your inspiration. Also, maybe I lack of certain knowledge to teach. Maybe they have a basis of knowledge inspired by the inspirations. I think the inspiration is available.
I would take inspiration as well. I'm really interest driven, and I really like this circumstances like this. Somebody else is also interested in the same thing I am interested in, and we can we can grow together, and we can grow very quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I quite agree with your ideas and opinions. Actually, I think being inspirational can come from both sides, action and words. Right? Action is important because if you don't do, right, words are just, right, they're vain.
Yeah.
They're resultless. Right? They don't have any result. But if we don't have word, on the other hand, right, action can be aimless. It can be blind, right? Because, right, we don't have design, we don't have a clear picture. Because picture are not just images; they come from our mental, right, or linguistic related or design words, sentences, articles, essays, right, or even speech. So that's why we should link two sides. The action side and your mouth side, your word side, to make both public, communication, right, public relations, and also our advertisements, sort of thing. Also, at the same time, we should work hard, and like people oftentimes said, bow down your head, down to the earth, work hard, right, without talking nonsense. But with that said, without talking nonsense doesn't mean you don't talk, all right? Because when we talk meaningfully, for example, we're making inspirational public speaking, we're actually doing things. We're actioning, we're doing action also, we're acting. So acting doesn't mean we don't say, we don't use words. That's my point. Thank you.
Number 5, you would rather A, understand the world, B, succeed in the world.
Succeed, you say?
Succeed in the world.
Succeed in the world. You mean inherit the world?
Become successful in the world.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you mean
To achieve something.
to achieve?
Yeah, achieve.
All right. Well, yeah. From right.
Okay. For me, I like to understand the world because I think if we can understand something, we learn something mentally, and those things we mentally learn could last forever. It's different than those things we gain materially in the world. The so-called like fame, reputation, money, states, like this kind of things, they will last for a time being, but they won't last forever. This is not things for the people to remember you, and it's not an influence you can give to other people. You know, you cannot make the long-lasting contribution to the world, to other people, and you know, and in another way, I think I'm a curious person, so I like to know everything in the world to find the answers of every questions occur in my hands. So, in my mind. So, I think I like to understand the world instead of succeeding in the world.
I think the concept of understanding and succeeding is not very clear in the question, and I wonder. I'd rather choose understanding the world because I wonder the two cases like Plato, he quite definitely understood the world in a very to a very high degree, but we can also say that she succeeded in letting others to memorizing his philosophy. And in his academy, another case is Bill Gates. He's quite a successor, but you can't deny that he doesn't have a thorough understanding of the world. So very much option is understanding the world, and since they're not contradictory to each other.
Hey, stay tuned.